I couldn't open my fucking 40. I was losing my mind.
Zoo, do you want to, we say this every time. Just start the damn podcast.
Yeah, fuck, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, boys. We're coming in with this one, like, balls to the wall, no idea.
This is the first Tuesday night podcast we've ever had.
It's going up on a Tuesday.
But we're still gonna drink. It's a fucking Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Got the club going up on a Tuesday.
Yeah, we do.
Oh,
all right, Zoo.
God.
What are you cracking into? Also, hello everybody. Welcome back to the 40 Before Noon podcast. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe because we do these every single week. Also, we are now on Spotify as well. So if you want to follow us there, that would be fantastic. Zoo,
Yes,
you said you saved the drinks for literally the podcast. What did you save?
So, cause I got my pulling this out again, the 40 glass that I have
Borrowed
from the restaurant. And today I'm actually gonna go with one Coors Banquet. That's my favorite beer, honestly. Like for your good buck. And then I have another seltzer. I'm just gonna two. Do I mix them? Is that gonna taste
No.
gross?
Oh, that's disgusting, bro. I don't know if
I
you've
want
ever
to
seen
try
it.
it though.
Bro, hold on. Hear this. I don't know if have you ever seen the show Cobra Kai?
You know that's really weird you say that because I was literally about to start episode 1 today.
Bro, that is all that the dude drinks is Coors Banquet. I swear to God, the
It's the
entire
best.
time. Bro, I've never
best.
had it, dude.
What?
I swear, bro, I got self-respect for me. You know? It's
Huh?
just- bro, I drink Coors Light. I've never had Banquet, though, because we don't do, like, the glass bottles and stuff. That's
You
why.
drink water, man. Come on.
All right. Yeah, bro, come on. All right, let's think for a second. We're comparing two Coors products right now, all right?
I guess.
All right, you've never met Zach, but
No.
Zach is joining us today. For those of you guys that do not know Zach, I'm assuming the majority of you, he used to play some Call of Duty with us as well. All of us have played Call of Duty on the stream now. But Zach is here tonight, and we plan on going out tonight afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
And I have a feeling that Zach is going to be wearing that hat backwards when we go out because he is currently rocking a Jake Paul gotcha hat. Zach, what made that purchase possible?
Oh.
Or what made you want to make the purchase?
You know.
That's my question.
Because it's Jake Paul. Like, who doesn't like Jake Paul? Like, you know what I mean?
Me.
Oh, my God.
You feel me?
Bro, I feel like it's a huge controversy. Obviously, Jake Paul, you know.
Oh, I get so much grief for wearing it.
Bro, I
get chirped everywhere.
Do you get chirped by mainly dudes or chicks? I feel like it's only dudes because it's got to be people in the space, yeah?
Like
Girls wouldn't know what a shirt means, probably.
Yeah.
Bro, would girls know what the gotcha hat is?
Like, I've met girls
Doubt
that,
it.
like, hate Jake Paul.
But do they, like, bring it up? You know what I
No.
mean? Do they see your hat
No.
and they're like, oh, hey, that's a Jake Paul hat? Or you're like, oh, it's a Jake Paul hat. And they're like, oh, Jake Paul. You like that?
No. I don't. If you recognize it, like, hey, I'll say something. Oh, crack an open one.
There it is. But yeah, no, dude, I don't know. Because I still see things on Twitter, and I don't know if people are making it up or if people are dead serious. This is a question for both of you. Do you think people still mix up Jake and Logan?
Yes, 100%.
I don't
Dude,
think so.
last week, I'm walking my dogs. I checked my phone. TSN official Instagram account posts a picture of Logan and Floyd, but then on the picture, the thing says Jake Paul versus Floyd Mayweather.
Oh,
And this is TSN, so they don't mean, right? Like they're doing this for real. They're like, oh, the flight's this Saturday. Who do you got? And they put Jake Paul's name beside Logan's face, and all the comments were like, that's not Logan.
Bro, you want to know the worst part about that? Is the fact that some intern got fired like 30 minutes after.
100%. He's like, man, this edit looks great. Fucking hit the can, man. Like, you're out of here already.
First day on the job.
I'll do that.
It's wild though, dude, because like everybody, I mean, even friends that I know that aren't like crazy into the space or watch YouTube or watch any of it, you know, the second they hear something Paul, their face is just, you know, like you could have told them that like you kicked their dog and they probably would have had like a better reaction than hearing that name. You know what I mean? Like it's that bad now, dude. That's like no joke at all.
Honestly,
it's pretty bad.
I don't even It's honestly a lot of people just like hate on him, I think. Which they do things that are kind of stupid, but
Like controversial almost, you know?
Yeah.
That's, I think, I'd say that's the word. Do you think that, how do I describe it? Do you think people have done their research, or do you think
no.
it's been, they hear one bad thing, they hear one person complain about them, and it's just bandwagon at that point?
Yes, that's it. I'm telling you, I had this, your experience, like telling me what I experienced when we were watching the fight. I heard from my dad, mix up him and Jake 100 times. My friends were telling me how Logan's like a huge prick and all this stuff, and only people that like him are little kids, which I don't think is true. Ever since like the KSI fight, Logan has become very likable, and his audience is much older now. I don't know if you guys have noticed that too. Like, I enjoy his content much more.
No, I'm with you 100%. It was almost like the exact opposite of like what you see people do. Sorry, I had to burp there. The seltzers are getting me. With like the boxing careers and stuff,
Calm down.
people
You're only like
get
3
beat.
in.
All right, shut the hell up. All right, people get beat and they don't know what to do afterwards. You know, I think that was one of the main concerns about like Joe Weller for a while. You know, was Joe Weller got beat. Joe Weller just kind of stopped. You know, posting, stopped doing whatever. And then obviously he kind of found what he wanted to do again with his podcast and everything like that, you know? Whereas I swear, it didn't feel like Logan ever took a break. And I could be mistaken about this. You know, it might have been a week or 2, 3 weeks, whatever, for him to come to terms with everything that kind of happened. But him losing to KSI, I think was the greatest thing that ever happened because it humbled him in a sense.
I agree 100%. Question
Kind of
then.
nuts.
What do you guys do? So let's say this. I asked my a couple buddies the same question. How much would you have to get paid to go in a ring where like you're the underdog? Solid chance you get knocked out. You're gonna get memed and everything. What would have to be like the lowest amount you'd take home?
It depends. Like,
Yeah.
would you have like you're already in the public eye, or you're just a normal like human being living your life working a 9 to 5?
Let's say like you're kind of in the public eye. I mean, like some people, like you were known, but I want to because the point of the question is that like if it was like a guy like me who obviously doesn't have hundreds of thousands of dollars, how much would it have to be?
Like, what would your price be?
Yeah, to like probably get knocked out, and then just be made fun of for like at least a couple years.
Bro, it's weird because you see people in Vegas get kicked in the nuts for $20, you know? So like, but you put that in perspective a little bit. I think for me, it would be, I'd say like,
It's hard to come up with a number.
like if I know I'm gonna get knocked out, like 99%, like I'm probably gonna get destroyed, type deal.
Yeah.
I'd say like 500K would be my number. Because that would buy, it'd be another house. It'd be another house. I'd just pay it off. Like, you know what? Like, dude, I'm going to rent that thing out and I'm good to go type deal,
agree.
you know? And
It
would have to be that.
It would have to be money where you could do stuff with it. Like, impact your life. Like, 100 grand, a lot of money. I don't know. I don't know if I would do it for 100 grand.
Like $250,000 minimum.
Yeah.
Quarter mil.
That's a very solid down payment on a house, you know, at that point too.
That's true.
That's a down payment on a house and a brand new car. Like, you're set.
Bro, this podcast, I can already tell you, is going to be all over the damn place.
Yeah.
So it kind of reminds me of what pizza guy Sam told me. So Sam is in like AMC, like, you know, like how the stock market's going wild and everything right now, right?
Yeah.
Sam at one point went up like $4,000, dude. And I'm like, Sam, like, you know, like what point do you sell? Because, you know, like, you'd assume everything would probably crash at some point, right?
That's what happened to me.
At what point? So dude, it happens to everybody, bro. I mean, I'm down with all the bullshit too. So at what point, if we're going to go like, you know, what number this, what number that type deal, at what point, say you put like $1,000 into a stock, right? Okay. And it starts climbing. Is there a specific number that you pull out of that too, or no?
So like for me, like putting a large amount of money on like a stock, if I go up like it's a low number, like a couple hundred, I'm pulling at that point.
You do?
Yeah, I've bought and sold stocks, like crypto especially. I've done it with crypto multiple times. Like, I dropped a lot of money today on Ethereum stock, and
Oh Jesus! This is not financial advice, everybody.
yeah, don't take financial advice from me.
Yeah.
But like I've been watching it over the last couple hours, and like it's slowly climbing again. But like it's honestly gambling. Like it's pure luck.
Glorified gambling.
Yeah, it's glorified gambling. That's a good way to put it. Like especially with crypto, because crypto's 24/7. Like it can go up, it could tank.
So you're in it for basically the little wins. In terms, I know I was saying $100 or $300 to anybody is like, it's not anybody would be happy to get $300, but
Crypto,
you're in it for like pull out before you know it's gonna drop type deal, take your win, and then go for your next one afterwards.
Yep. That's pretty much all my crypto. That's what I'm doing. Like I made the mistake on AMC. I bought it back when it was like $9, I think, or something.
Oh no.
I collected like my $50-$60 on it. If I would have kept it, I looked at it the other day when it was like at $74 a share, $71 a share. I can't remember the exact number, but like literally would have
Yikes.
collected a lot more.
Zoo, I guess then we turn to you. Are
Yeah,
you say for instance you throw
no
1,000?
fucking chance I'd be safe at all.
I don't think I would.
I'm a balls to the wall guy, man. Like it's fucking I'm all in or nothing.
That's what Sam was basically telling me with AMC was that he goes, dude, I threw basically, and that's what you should do if you're gonna do it, is throw money in that you don't care about, right?
Yeah.
Like you throw $500, $1,000 in, it's not gonna affect your day-to-day life. You could shrug it off and be like, oh, whatever, I lost that money, right? So Sam threw whatever amount of money in that he threw, and it was money he didn't care about, and he's up $4,000. So for him, what he told me, he goes, I'm only gonna pull it out, which goes back to the boxing thing, when it's an amount of money that will actually make a difference in my life. That's what he said.
It's a good
That's
way.
fair. I know. I agree with that.
Which is like, that's, bro, how many people actually get lucky enough to throw, however much money in and go up a few $1,000s straight away. But it's, I guess, yeah, there's people that, it's obviously, part of me feels like it's smarter to be safe about all of it, whatever. But maybe the smart part is just throwing in a certain amount of money off the rip that you're just not, it's just and let it ride type deal that you just don't care about whether you win or you lose. It's kind of nuts.
Yeah. No, I think so too. I
really
don't.
weird.
I have no idea about the crypto shit at all. About
Bro,
it.
it's
It's-
don't even.
I don't even want to get on
it's
it.
Such
'cause I
it's
know
so
it'll
awful.
be a topic for fucking 40 minutes. So I'm not even gonna ask.
Yeah, it's way. Yeah, I was just trying to throw it in there in terms of like you risk taker or like you take your win and move on to the next win type deal.
Okay, another random subject because I don't know. This is gonna be all over the place. We already said it.
Oh,
so
all
fuck.
over.
All over. Technically for me in Canada here, because you guys have been open for a while, we are like just getting like open. Like in the next like month, it's gonna be no restrictions. Like everything's lifted.
Jeez.
What do you think is one thing you guys like during COVID and all through this that you took completely for advantage that like when you do it again after this, you're gonna be like, fuck, I missed this more than like I thought I did. It could be something small or something like kind of big. You know what I mean?
Zach, do you want to go first or me?
I'll go first.
Go for it.
Honestly,
The gym.
dude, it's like you know me.
Yo,
That's what you were gonna say. I knew it too, didn't I? Oh my
I literally
god.
was gonna say the gym. Like, I didn't really lose the gym. I still like was able to work out, luckily, but that was kind of
The gym lost me.
my gym lost me. That was the issue.
I haven't done cardio in 4 years, but suddenly started to during the pandemic.
Dude, that's so true. I literally started doing more
I
cardio.
believe it. Because you got to do something, dude. You have to.
Like I couldn't just sit and do nothing. Like I can't do that. It's hard, but during COVID,
Dude, for me, yeah, no, it's wild. I think for me, it was traveling, dude. I think that was like my thing. It was like before this whole pandemic started, it was literally you could do anything you wanted, bro. You took like you know, you're thinking about like the nightclubs or going out on a night out or whatever, and you're like, oh, that place sucks. And then like, dude, fast forward 3 months into the pandemic, you're like, fuck, like I would really like to go there right now. You know?
Yeah.
Like that place is awful, but I could totally use that awful experience right now to get me out of the current situation that I'm in. But dude, I mean, yeah, I think it put a lot of people in perspective of how much we do actually take for granted. And I know that, I mean, just going off the fact that you guys aren't even completely open yet like we are, you know, and it's been like this for a few months now, dude. Like, we can go to the nightclub and there's no mask, bro. Like, you're shoulder to shoulder with people. Yeah. And you know, sure as hell, it's probably not the safest thing in the entire world to do, but
COVID ain't a thing
it's,
out here.
yeah, it's, I don't know. Zoo, what's your one thing that you've, I guess, missed about all of it?
Yeah, there's a lot. Like, honestly, nightclubs, of course. Like, bro, I haven't been to, like, on a dance floor of a nightclub in like 2 years now. That's insane to me. Like, it doesn't even feel like that, but definitely that. And I mean, traveling, I think for sure. I mean, I probably didn't get to, like, I haven't traveled as much. Like, you travel a lot, obviously, when it comes to like stuff with your career and stuff.
Yeah.
But, of course, traveling, yes. Like, I want to get the fuck out of here. I'm losing my mind in this city. But I don't know. I would just say, like, hanging around in groups and like having like to not worry about it. Like, even just like in having like beers with your boys at someone's house here is like not normal yet. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you have to worry
I get
about,
that, yeah.
like, oh, don't park your car in front of our house just in case someone calls on us. Like, all that shit. It's like, fuck, man. Like, fuck off. I want to be able to invite anyone over and like, yo, beer's my place. Pull up. Don't, like, doesn't matter how many people, but it's just all those things you have to consider now. It's like how it's going to look to other people. And I don't know. I'm tired of it, but it's almost done.
You know what's number 2 on the list that I think because we have it now, we don't even think about it anymore. For every one of us is probably number 2, if not number 1.
Yeah.
Is sporting events.
Oh, dude.
Not going to them, but literally having it on television.
Oh, yeah. Isn't it weird? Isn't it crazy? I've said this to a couple people. Like, when you're watching a game now and there are fans, that's more like it's like that's more rare now. It's mind-blowing now. And it's like, how is that normal? The normal is that it's like we're used to no fans. And it's like, that's crazy. Like, that's insane. You see fans like FA Cup, some NBA games now, and it's like a packed house. And you're like, oh, wow, it's a packed house. But like 2 years ago, it'd be like, who cares? Like, you don't say anything about it with the capacity.
No, you don't say
of the
a
fans. Thing. No, that's true. That's insane.
It was almost like the only time you actually cared is when the fan base is like really, really, really good, you know? And there'd be like those highlights on YouTube that are like, oh, you know, whatever basketball school is like, and their crowd's unbelievable. Yeah. And they have like a super cool student section and all that stuff. And bro, it literally, sports were gone for months.
Oh yeah.
And there was, dude, I mean, like, I know it because you've made TikToks about it and like you've had a laugh about the whole thing. Dude, the only thing around for a minute was literally bowling, dude. Like, that was dude, it.
Yeah.
And it made no sense. And it's just like, dude, like, but you know, I mean, we all watched bowling for a little bit. That's what it turned into. But
we were watching poker.
That one guy poker too, bro. It's like, bro, it's insane.
I remember getting excited, like, for our hockey team here. They would show like replays of like good games from the season, and I would still like try and like almost get excited over it because like I wouldn't watch sports in forever. I felt like I was losing my mind. I'd be watching a game that I knew the outcome, and I was like, oh, like, this is sick. And it's like, Jesus, if someone like recorded me, it'd be like, it looked like I was having I don't even know. Like, it would be insane.
Do you think, I guess the question for both of you is, do you think the whole experience of COVID and stuff, which is obviously was awful, you know, people have lost their lives and everything. Do you think that it's made all of us a lot more grateful for the experience we have now? Like, do you think a vacation now or a sporting event now, I guess, just means a whole lot more in your head than it did 4 years ago, you know, like that you're able to actually go do that?
Yeah,
I don't know who wants to go first. Yeah.
Is that you go?
I mean, like, I went from going to like the Waste Management Open, like, for a couple of years in a row, like, to all of a sudden it being no fans. Like, they upped the ticket prices just to get in, like, just because of COVID, they had it limited. So, I mean, like, I haven't really been to a sporting event. It's been a little while, but hopefully make a playoff game this series or
For the Suns, baby. Come
this or
on.
next.
That'd be sick.
That'd be fire.
That'd be sick.
Dude, what about you?
Yeah, I think 100%. I mean, I'm like a humongous hockey fan, and like I haven't been to a game in 2 years. That's the longest streak of like my life, and just like I get grateful. Like in our city now, you're allowed 4 people at a table in a restaurant, and like I was excited over that. Like just sitting at a table with people, and it's like I can't imagine when concerts are back and I'm on a plane again and I'm in a packed house of a sporting event. Like it's all gonna hit, I think, at once, and which it'll be cool. But I think it'll definitely make everyone grateful, and I think it'll just make people like better humans. Like, is it just me, or was it comforting like seeing people out again, not having to look people at just their eyes over their masks? You know what I mean? Like that shit, it sucks. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's been a very, very weird, like, last, however long it's been now. It's been I'd say it's almost been like a year and a few months. Because I think the last, at least for us, lockdown for us, I think was
like March.
It was literally the day after my birthday. I went out like the weekend, like the final weekend you go out. I went out for my birthday, and it was literally the next weekend. Everything was done, and it was just like, dude.
It was like,
which is my birthday weekend, because we're like 4 days apart.
Yeah. Was it shut down for your birthday or no?
Yeah, I didn't get to have a birthday. I've had 2 COVID birthdays in a row.
Jeez.
Have you guys experienced the whole situation? We talked about this the other day too, where it feels like you think about a memory from a few years ago, or maybe a year ago or 2 years ago, or let's just say 2 years ago, right? And you're like, oh yeah, it was last year. And you're like, no, it wasn't, because like it almost feels like an entire year was just cut of everybody's life,
like skipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it just throws everything off, dude. It's wild.
Yeah. It's for me, it's just like once it's done, I don't even think I want to be inside my house anymore.
Bro, it makes you, like I said, it makes you appreciate the whole fact where you can just walk around, and just like say hello to people and smile at people, see their damn teeth, dude. That's really what it comes down to, It's like,
and you could tell if a girl's hot
little
finally
things.
or not, too.
And here we go, back to the regular podcast.
No more freaking mask fishing, man. Have you heard of that thing?
Oh, Jesus
Where
Christ.
you could see a girl and like eyes up, it's like, holy fuck, like she's like a 9. And then you're
Bro,
like,
to be fair, it worked the same way with dudes probably as well.
but you could like, a girl or a dude could take off their mask and it's like, oh, they have a huge sniffer, and you just wouldn't have known that. And like,
bro, I'll never forget it. I was in Vegas and I was playing like a machine roulette thing, and this lady came up to us, right? And all of us, we're wearing hats, wearing masks, all that jazz. And the lady comes up to us, she goes, man, like, I think she was like 30. She told, bro, this is a weird story. Number one, I can't actually remember this. This is a Vegas trip. You weren't there for this one. But this lady's like, she's like, yeah, I work for the NFL. And we're like, all right, Jesus Christ, like, come on, lady. Like, we are losing money right now. We do not need to hear about your prolific career at this point, And she's like, I work for the NFL. She's like, everything you see on screen is me. I'm like, how is that possible, dude? Aaron Rodgers throws the pass. It's apparently her, But what she said to us was, she said, it's even harder for girls because she was older. I think she's maybe like 30, 35, whatever type deal.
And how many deep was she? 35?
Yeah, it was like noon. So maybe like 32 possibly at that point. They love a brunch, bro. They love a brunch. But she literally looked at us and she said, dating's so hard for like me now. I don't know how she brought this up. I think we were just like there, she was kind of talking. She goes, because you know how like you're saying, oh, girls are wearing masks, like we can't tell whether or not they're attractive. Hats have been around for a very long time, and girls have not a clue what the hell's underneath,
That's true.
Yeah, that's what she said. She She goes, they take off their mask. They're like, oh, they're cute. And then they take off the hat and, they have one patch of hair on their head. And it's like, holy crap, So that's what she said. She said dating's gotten harder for females during the pandemic solely because there's 2 covers now to what dudes wear versus 1, which is, I don't know if we've ever thought about that, but it kind of threw me for a loop when I heard
I'm never
it.
wearing a hat again.
Well, you know what I mean, though? Dude, it's true, though. People hide it. I mean, I'll be honest, I hide it, dude. I got a big forehead. I wear a hat whenever I can wear a hat, But I guess it's a concern for people, I guess for girls, dude. And I wasn't aware, but I fully understand it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty obvious to tell if you're bald or something.
That's
I
fair.
think.
Yeah, that is
Like,
true.
But what if you're like balding at the back or something, dude?
Or a receding hairline.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, it's
You
gonna
can
be
only hide
weird.
it a little bit.
It's gonna be weird, and I feel like also after this, a lot of dudes' game, like with girls, is gonna suck. Do you
Really,
know-
because the social interaction was taken
Yes.
away for a whole year.
Wait, Zach, do you have a girlfriend?
Negative.
Okay, so you're on the same boat.
Bro,
as me.
Zach got kicked out of Chippendales one night.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
That's a story. That's a story and a half.
We're cutting that one off.
It looks worse that he cut it off than throwing me into
Okay,
the
if
bus.
Zach, from what I've heard, you're a gym guy. Question:
Yo.
because to me, this is a myth. I feel like it's absolutely impossible unless the girl comes up to you. How the fuck can you pick up a girl in a gym? No
Dude,
chance. I
honestly-
feel like it's impossible.
That is like so like there's like I've seen like videos of it where like people talk about that topic and like
I tried to study.
like
He's like, yeah, I've seen videos here and there. Just his whole
Like,
search
when
history, how to pick up girls at the gym.
It's like after the videos, I read a book. He's like,
when I say videos I mean TikToks.
Okay, okay.
Like joking videos. Like you'll be in like the gym like like when you had to wear a mask, like nobody could see your face. So like it wasn't as
You
much.
can see the body.
But like, yeah, that's pretty much all you see. But like, there's some you see and you're like, oh, geez, like she's decent. And then like you see their
Yeah.
face and you're like, yikes.
she looks like she comes from a good family. We're gonna put this in a proper direction,
Yeah.
everybody. Okay? She looks really nice.
Yeah, sorry, that was
She
kind of
looks funny.
But like,
God.
that's one of those
He
things
goes,
I personally like. You'll make like you'll make like eye contact, and like if you make like eye contact multiple times, that's kind of like a sign. But like, I don't really go up and like hit on chicks like other dudes do at like the gym. You know what I mean?
Well, I feel like the only guys who really would go up and hit on chicks, in a way, are douches. Let's be honest.
No, I agree 100%.
Like, cause girls go to the gym, and like this is like not even. Girls go to the gym because they're there to work out, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, of course, just like everyone else is. And if I was a girl, I put myself in their shoes, I'd be like, oh, here comes another fucking loser trying to hit on me again. Just because, like, it's like, I wouldn't want that. So it's like, if I ever go to the gym, I've been to the gym, rockets everywhere, most of the time. And it's like, God, what I would do to fucking get near this girl and at least talk or something, try it out. But then it's like, am I that guy? No, I'm not that guy.
Zoo goes, am I really trying to hit the elliptical today?
Yeah, fuck that shit, man. Am I trying to do leg day? No thanks. Like, all these girls are at leg day stations, so it's like,
They're all in the squat rack.
fuck, man. Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel like it's like impossible to like actually successfully hit on a girl at a gym. I feel like it's impossible.
No, I feel that. Like,
Right.
there have been, like, I agree with your statement there. Like, I've been in that position, but like, I personally don't like, I'm not going to be that guy at the gym.
Do you have a story where, because like, I'm not trying to gas Zach up. Like, I hate him. Like, let's be honest, But do you have a story? Because he's a big guy, dude. Like, let's be honest, he's a big guy.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have
I
a
know
story
it's like,
where a girl's come up to you and tried to hit on you?
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Yeah, he just plain is like, no, I don't.
There has to be, dude. Where like, you know, like a girl.
Like they've come up and talked
maybe
to me at the gym, but like while I'm like doing stuff and like I usually like
not like a how many sets you have type deal. But
no,
like,
like
what's your
they're like, oh
Snapchat, what's your
nice,
number?
like I've had it where like
Is
I'm
that four-
deadlifting and like a chick will
is that
like
405?
Hey, can I use those weights back again?
You need me to spot you on this 405 deadlift PR right
Are you
now?
still using the 5-pound weights, sir?
Can I get a spot? Like I'm hitting squat rack, like
Can I use the massage gun that you brought in your bag?
When do girls hit on you ever though? Like it's rare, man.
It's rare.
I mean
Honestly, most times I've ever been hit on by girls was at work. Like if you work in a restaurant job, you do get hit on. Trust me.
yeah, I feel that.
By
not
like
even-
a
I'm not
by
even
like
being
a group of
Yes,
girls.
when there's like a group of girls. So I worked at
Oh,
a
okay,
restaurant
okay.
where it's like this restaurant's known for people go to drink. Like I'm not like they just go to drink. They have margaritas. It's like a Mexican bar, right? So they have these huge bulldog things, whatever. And like it would be groups of girls, and you know when you could tell like when a group of girls like not. It sounds fucked. Like when they're like obviously talking about you, it's like oh like they're looking over, they're giggling. You know what I mean?
The little
bullshit.
peeps, bro. Yeah.
Oh god, these girls are they're gonna say something, aren't they? And then they're like dare one of the friends to go ask, and they usually dare the ugly one to go ask. So it's like, oh, I have a girlfriend.
Oh, you
Sorry.
can't say that.
Sam
I'm
at a
kidding.
bar.
You just said I have a girlfriend. You said.
No, but okay. When I worked at this restaurant, I did actually have a girlfriend, so which was good. It did come in handy. But I'm saying I feel like the only time girls actually hit on guys is when alcohol is involved. Yes or no?
Or behind closed doors. Like in terms of like Snapchat, text messages type deal.
I feel like it's rare.
What?
I mean, you're not going to be the one to initiate it. Maybe like they don't initiate it, but you know,
could
they're
tell if
almost like they're more.
interested.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Versus
I know
like,
what you mean.
I feel like there's a way more chance that they're going to show they're interested over text message in front of like their friends that could maybe judge them as well.
That's true. That's true.
It's more so like DMing and that sort of thing.
Yeah,
I feel like.
exactly.
When does the age of DMing like stop? Like what I want to ask is for the age difference since Buck's old.
Just shut the hell up, bro.
Do you think like okay, like let's say like 28-year-olds when they go up to like a girl and they're like, "Hey, like can I get like your info?" Do they actually still ask for numbers? Is that a thing?
Bro, are you throwing this at me?
No, I don't know. That's my question.
I'm 27, you dickhead.
Yeah, but like, do you would you if like okay?
I don't
no,
know,
you're in a happy
dude.
relationship. I'm not saying anything else. This is a hypothetical question. If you were to go up to like a girl now at this age, would you ask for like a number or like a Snapchat? That's my question. Like I don't get it. What do you do now?
A part of me feels like people do Instagram. That'd be my
100%.
That's safe. That's safe actually.
I feel like that's like almost like the safe thing because you can see number one if they're dating somebody, you know, like you pretty much creep the hell out of their life as long as they're public about it or public
True.
enough about it, which it feels like everybody and their mom's super public about their life now. I
Yeah.
feel like it'd be Instagram, but I don't know, dude. We talked about this in another podcast. I am not the type of person to be able to go up to people at the bar and be like, "Oh, hey, like you're really pretty." Like, you're like, "All right, yeah, like fuck off." It's like, "Okay, nice meeting you."
fuck
you
off,
know?
loser.
Yeah.
Oh, have a nice day.
Exactly, dude. So I don't know. I mean, I assume Instagram's the safest bet. I feel like, and once again, I've been out of the dating game for a very, very long time. So, I Snapchat seems very sketchy to me, dude. And I don't know how it is for you guys, but Snapchat seems like I am really hiding you, like hard, you know? And you maybe start Snapchatting one of your boys way more, so they're your best friend and nothing ever pops up type thing, you know? But I don't know. What's it like for you guys? Like if you were to go out to the bar right now, like we're going out tonight, Zach, what are you going to do? You know, cry a little bit before you talk to him or what?
You know.
Push-ups.
Push-ups.
I'm gonna go
Pre-workout.
probably
98, 99.
No, I mean, I'll probably before we leave, I'll go in your backyard, hit some curls. You know.
Nice.
We
That's what I usually
do have the COVID gym experience outside.
Honestly, as a 20-year-old experience, what you do is when you go up to a girl is it's hey, like, can I get your Snapchat? That's what it is. It's you never.
There's got to be a
hear-
conversation before that,
there
though. Yeah.
has to be a conversation, but it's like the whole thing. Like, you have to kind of get like if that person's interested as well.
You feel the vibe.
So like you
Yes.
kind of have to base off the vibe.
Yes.
Like I've been out to Mill numerous times. Like, there's.
He's got one girl's number. It's really chill.
She blocked me.
That's false.
She was friends with my sister.
That is 100. Oh, you're gonna start that topic.
What do you mean, bro?
Whoa, wait.
Is that? Oh, hold on. Whoa, hold on. How much of an age difference is there between you and your sister? We don't ever have to say her name.
I gotta use the restroom, I think.
Bro, hold on. Just tell me the age difference.
She's 20.
2 or 3?
She's 20. I'm 22. So
2?
it's like
Hey.
2 in a couple months. What?
Wait, what's your Instagram? No, I'm kidding.
Dude, shut the hell up, dude. All right.
I forgot this guy's
right.
yoked. Never mind.
Bro. All right. Here's
hey, I
this.
wouldn't-
Here's this. Have you run into an incident where you wanted to talk to a girl, but you saw your sister was friends with her? Bro, that's a good topic, dude. It is. You don't name names. It's yes or no
So-
in the situation.
The issue here is my sister's probably gonna find this podcast. So
We don't have to tell her.
Tell her to subscribe.
I legit.
Yeah. Does she have Gmail?
I legit have.
Does she have
had this-
Spotify?
I've had this situation happen where like they're friends with her and they know her. So I mean,
And they go after you?
I wouldn't say, I mean it's like it's kind of like a 50-50 like talking to each other like that sort of thing. I've had that happen
Do you
before.
keep it? Is it almost like you keep it a secret type deal? Because like
I'm not gonna
it's
I'm
awkward.
not going to say anything like to her, but like I try to avoid it. You know what I mean?
no matter how good looking they are.
Like rocket. 9 out of 10. What do you do? Comes up to you and is like, hey,
I'm probably
you're
yeah.
so jacked. What's up?
Like if she's that interested, like yeah, I'll. How do I word this?
You'll give her the time of day.
Yeah,
That's what
there
it
we
is.
go. I'll
Yes.
give up an
Give her
extra
a chance.
I'll give up an extra workout that week to like.
Ooh, that's big.
So I mean, like, I just won't
It's
say
leg day.
anything.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it'll be like one less leg day that week. I'll hit legs maybe once.
The guy's looking for an excuse at that point. He's doing, dude.
But like, I won't say anything. Like, I'll tell that person like, hey, like, do me like just don't tell
Does-
X's name.
Does it matter how? I guess I mean, Zoo's probably interested to hear this too. Does it matter how close they are with your sister? Or is it
shoot.
solely like they follow each other on Instagram? Because if they just follow each other and you've never heard the girl's name
Oh, that
before,
doesn't
dude,
matter.
that's fair
That
play,
doesn't
bro. In
matter.
my
Yeah,
opinion.
That's anyone's game.
That's fair. Shoot, that's fair play. Like, because I've been in that position. Where like if she's like good friends, that'd be tough.
And no. Yeah, no, because
I-
you don't want to jeopardize your sister's
He's playing
friendship.
it so
basically.
safe the way he's talking about this situation.
Dude, he thinks that she's 39
Yeah,
minutes
you
into
think
this
she's gonna go
podcast
through,
right now.
She's
Just
gonna
like
watch
just
the first 10 minutes and be like, "What the fuck are these losers talking about?" And she's turning it off, man. Trust me. She does
see her
not
Jake
care.
Paul at the beginning, bro. She turned it off 37 minutes ago, dude. Come on. you
When
know?
when the whole Jake Paul conversation, every girl turned this off.
Exactly.
So fair game, dude. Fair game.
No, like
It matters how close they are. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
I would say that has a factor with it, but like
Not the ultimate factor.
If it's like a 9 out of like a 9 on the scale, like
he could be her cousin. I'm just kidding.
whoa. I'm not from I don't know if I should say this.
Alabama.
I'm not from Alabama. You said it, so
Yeah, no, it's fair. It's fair.
I was gonna say another A state, but
Arkansas.
yeah.
We're all thinking it, dude. Don't worry.
Arizona?
We're all. Yeah. Funny guy, bro. Funny guy.
Hey,
That's wild though. I never even thought about how weird it would be
No.
to, potentially date one of your sister's friends. But I also feel like that happens a whole lot, dude.
I actually do have a story
like-
to that. So like, I don't know if I
Take
should
a
tell
swig
this.
and tell us the story.
Huh?
Take a swig. Take a swig and tell us the
Yeah, let
story.
me take a swig real quick.
He's got his
if
milk
I had a
boys.
sister and she was like around my age and she had hot friends, I don't give a shit. I am sliding. What can she do? Oh, awkward Thanksgiving dinner? Fuck off. You know what I mean?
So like the first,
Bro, I mean, that's yeah.
I'm
There
trying
you
to
go.
think.
I mean, that's the most zoo answer I've ever heard in my entire life. Dude. Guess an awkward Thanksgiving. All right, go on, Zach.
I don't know if this is a acceptable story.
What do you mean acceptable story, bro?
So like, first time I had this like situation where the person knew my sister was like, I went into a food place. She worked there. She like saw the shirt, like what somebody else was.
What do you guys have? Family T-shirts?
Somebody was wearing a shirt with like my sister's last name on it for like a game or something. Sorry, I had to burp.
Okay, you're good. It's another one.
And like, where do I go with this?
If it doesn't make the cut, it doesn't make the cut. All right. If you say too much,
Okay, perfect. So
Perfect.
like,
starts dropping middle names and shit.
Addresses?
She went to this high school
Yeah.
between the years of.
she went to
Rush.
X high school from this year to this year. She graduated this year.
She's got one dog, a 2-story house.
Her room's on this. Never mind. Yeah, cut that. That's gonna get a big X on the camera.
Bro, that's a banger. It's a banger. Go on.
But no, like she saw that, and then like she kind of knew. Like I think we were friends leading. Like she had friended me on Instagram. So like long story short, like I leave the food place. Like she saw me. I get like a random like out of nowhere.
Ooh.
From
How do
her,
people do that so quick?
like later that night? So like kind of hit her up, like started talking, like that sort of thing. Yeah. And
I got sent to the gulag 3 times in Call of Duty, and I was just ready for something different that night, you know?
talked to her for a.
Wait, so it was a situation where you went to a food court.
It was a food place.
You didn't. Okay, restaurant. You didn't know the girl. The girl messaged you.
I kind of like I knew I was friends with her on Instagram, but like didn't.
Were you already friends beforehand?
I think so.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know if that counts
But like
then, dude.
She was friends with.
Your sister.
Yeah. So like, she brought it up
Jeez.
to like.
I'm confused. I don't really know what's going on with this story. Did you like hook up with this girl or something? What's the gist of it? So you saw this girl at a restaurant, she liked your picture, and then
Nah, like we didn't.
What?
We didn't hook up, but like we've been out like a couple times, and I still.
Sister now has no clue until now. And your sister has no clue until now.
I don't think my sister knows that we still talk.
you still talk. So right now,
Jimmy
she's on your phone right now.
Johns.
Shoot, I don't
That's a
know
yes.
if like,
No, he just delayed, bro. That's a yes. That's a yes, dude. Come on.
because I don't know what I want
Jeez.
out there. You know what I mean? So like, long story short, like, we were talking, we stopped talking. She got into a relationship. I got into a relationship. She ended her relationship. I was ending my relationship pretty much same time. She hit me up like,
Welcome
Destined
back,
to be,
valued
man.
customer. That's what it
And then,
is.
like,
dude.
Destined to be.
We stopped talking for a little while, and then like we recently started talking again. So like it's been kind of like a.
Jeez.
And
All right, I don't.
she's gonna get a late night text tonight, huh? After
Yeah,
tonight?
she is. But we got about 3 hours until the bars close, and she'll be getting a notification. All right, last question, and I'm afraid that like this podcast has been going on for a while. It's like 45 minutes at this point. Last question I have, okay, because this is a thing that happened in the stream this week, right? And it might go longer. And we try to give it short answers, okay? Because I think this is a very good way to end this. The guy on my stream, basically, I guess how would I describe this? It's like, say your friend had a girlfriend, right? And you were always hanging out with them, you know, every party you went with them, yada, 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 right?
Yeah.
They break up, and 8 months later, your buddy's dating a different girl, okay?
Wait,
Yeah.
What do you mean, wait?
you
bro?
confused me there.
Okay, so say for instance, like you have a friend and they have a girlfriend, and you're hanging out with a bunch with them, and they break up, okay?
Oh, okay.
Like a couple, okay? And your buddy, they break up, and 8 months later, after they break up, the guy starts dating another chick. Like your buddy's donezo, you know? He's like, yeah, screw that girl, whatever type thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Fast forward 4 months later,
And you're with that chick?
the girl starts hitting on you.
Oh, jeez.
Is it fair game or is it not fair game?
This is happening.
Or
to
does
me.
does it solely come down to how much you value that friendship with that guy?
This has happened to me personally. Low-key.
Okay.
Um.
My friend dated my ex. Like,
No. Like honestly, for me, this is a thing. What you have to keep in mind is the type of friend it is. So if it's like a childhood best friend, no matter
yeah,
years, like since you guys were like 10 years old, no
That's a
matter
no.
what, no. Yeah. But if this is like a friend, it's like it's a good friend, like a friend. You know what I mean? Not like a best friend type brother type friendship.
yeah.
It would depend on how long their relationship was, and of course, if they were dating someone else, I feel like if you just ask them, or like, yo, man, like, do you care? Like, do you really care? If he says yes, you don't do it. If he's like, oh no, man, whatever, I think you're good, in my opinion. And like, but for sure, I think what matters is the friendship. Cause screw that, I would never like risk the friendship for something like that.
But is it one of those things where this is going to lead on to the rest of the story? Is it one of those things where, say for instance, Zoo, like you called your buddy, you know, he's dating somebody else, you call your buddy and you're like, hey, like I really like so-and-so, whoever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
That he used to date. And you say, I'd really like to talk to her, all this stuff. And he's like, no, like, fuck you, whatever, right?
Yeah.
In 4 years' time from then, does he not respect the fact that you actually had the dignity to call him and be like, hey, you know, like I'm asking your permission for this, yada, 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 you know?
100%.
Type thing. I feel like, because I've had a situation like that where it's been a friend that, you know, talked to an ex, whatever. And at the time, you hate them. Like, you hate their guts, whatever. But a few years later, you're like, dude, like, yeah, whatever, man. Like, I appreciate the fact that you had the dignity to call me. And
I
you
agree.
respected the friendship enough type deal, you know? Zach, what's your opinion?
No, I agree. Like, if it's a friend, that'd be tough. Like, I don't think I could. You know what I mean?
No matter, like, there's, like, best friend, brother, like, type thing. Like, no matter how good of friends you are with them.
Like, if it was like a super close friend, I would say no.
No.
If
Yeah.
it was like an acquaintance, like, hey, I'm friends with them on Instagram, like, we went to middle school together or something like that. Like, we had a class
Then that's
together.
fair play.
I feel like that's fair
Yeah.
game. That's fair game
I feel like
to
that's
me.
different. But, like, if it's like a close friend that you see on a regular basis, like, I would say no personally.
I agree.
Yeah,
Because that's the thing. I feel like that's the thing at the end of the day is that
is it worth a friendship?
these friendships, it comes down to that friendship or you're going to marry this chick,
Exactly.
you know?
And then it just
And
makes
what
awkward.
are the likelihoods of either one of them, you know?
Yeah.
It's wild. But all right. Well, I feel like that's a fantastic spot to end the episode.
Yeah.
If you have enjoyed, just make sure to leave a like. And once again, if you've made it this far, please subscribe. Or if you're on Spotify, leaving a follow is awesome too, because we upload pretty much every single week. Not even pretty much every single week. We upload every damn week, all right?
We have.
Comment somebody. What are you going to say, Zoo?
No, I'm saying we have. Like, we've been consistent.
We have.
With it.
We've been mad consistent. Comment somebody you would like us to interview. We'll shoot him a message, say hello. Obviously, thank you to Zach for doing this on extremely
appreciate
short
it.
notice as
Yeah,
well.
thank you.
First ever podcast ever, yeah?
Oh yeah, first.
Bro, you better have had fun.
Yeah, it
dude.
was a lot of
All right,
fun.
That's all I gotta
We'll
say.
have to do it again.
All right, perfect. Did you get through a few of your drinks?
Yeah.
That's what I like to
Oh,
hear.
yeah.
Zoo, did you do yours?
Yeah, I'm done. Empty.
Jeez,
You
dude.
know.
All right, well.
Got your hat?
Yikes. All right, well, thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.